Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Tristan and today I'm here with a video and I have not discussed anything related to Supreme in a while, but today that changes. That changes because we have a crazy week. I'll just, hopefully you see the screen recording and all that, but we have an insane week coming up. Supreme and Emilio Pucci are doing a collaboration. As you guys know, maybe are or are not familiar with it, Italian designer. It's an Italian brand. They have other pieces and stuff like that. You can look it up. And Supreme and then are kind of, doing a collaboration this week, and I really like what they've done with it. I see the influence. It's great. We'll get into discussing it. So I hope you guys will enjoy. You want more Supreme content, more videos like this, I can definitely do that. Just be sure you guys go ahead, subscribe below, and drop a like. Let's make the goal in this video like 200 likes, something very simple, but I'd appreciate it. And I'll definitely try and do more Supreme videos, I guess, in the future, or just videos about brands. Just let me know. I can definitely do that. That's just aside from shoe stuff for a bit. So let's kind of hop into it. Everything you can check out though is in the description. So first things first, looking into this Supreme Emilio Pucci collaboration, there's a wide variety of pieces. I mean, you go and Drops by Jay. Shout out Drops by Jay. That's not the only thing we have this week. We got these spray cans. These are definitely going to be reselling a little bit, I think. Those are going to be dropping on the site, and the Supreme jet ski. I'm assuming this would be an in-store only item, but this is rumored, and I agree with this guy's comment. Like, what is happening this Thursday? Like, why is Supreme deciding? We're not gonna spread it out. We're not gonna do that. We're not spreading out these collabs and any of these items. We're not gonna make a different week hype. We're not doing that. No, we're gonna do it all in one week because that's what Supreme does. And you know what? I respect it because it gives, I feel like, more people a fair shot since there's gonna be so many different items to go for. I mean, any of that Supreme Emilio Pucci stuff is going to be selling, and there's so much of it. I'm a huge fan of this item right here. I mean, how about we just hop in right now to reviewing these items, and we'll kind of get through that. But you guys can kind of see why this week is so big. A lot of stuff is coming this week. A lot of money to be made, and a lot of just dope stuff for the personal. I'd love to just have this to wear in the morning. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could pull it off, but there's a few colorways for it. You can kind of see it's like a silk kind of robe, I guess, if you want to say that. They say it's a smoking jacket. I mean, hey, you can call it whatever you want. I guess you got the little pocket here. The darts would go here, whatever. That kind of thing, I guess, we got going on. So yeah, overall, I mess with the color on this one. I know there's also, this kind of one, a black and white one. This is not really a white. I think it's more of like a cream, but still, regardless, all of these look good. Every single one of them. I'd wear any of them. And again, I really like what they've done. I mean, it's just overall, like, they've really outdone themselves with this one. You can tell a lot of effort was put into it, a lot of time, and kind of, using Emilio Pucci's designs pretty much, but just putting them on like Supreme, not even Supreme style pieces. These are kind of very different pieces, good quality. I believe, if I'm correct, on the front pocket here, it has like some embroidery. I'm gonna check. But yeah, I think there's like the symbol, Emilio Pucci symbol is embroidered right here on the frocket, so I think you can see that right there. It's present on all of them, so I think that's super dope. And just overall colorways are really good, and I'm really liking it. You got this kind of three simple ones, and there's one really unique one, which, if you had to say out of any of these ones which one's going to resell the best, it's going to be this one. But the only way that resale could get killed this week, and realistically this makes sense, is if all the items cost too much, which I expect this item to be very expensive. So will this week resell? I can't really talk about it yet. I will make a video on it tomorrow, once we got a little bit more information, some retails hopefully. But for now, at least, I can't say too much other than if it's very, very, very expensive, it probably will not resell as much, if at all. Like, here's what, like, Drops CG, this guy is giving some resale estimations here, and see, like, if the prices like these, they're gonna resell. We got some resale now. You see the prices on all these items this guy's estimating? Very affordable, very cheap. Don't forget about the box logos too. We'll get into discussing that, of course, since we do have a box logo coming this week. That is not something to forget about, not something to overlook. And I'm just in love with this piece right here. This is too crazy. And this one too. Both these go crazy. But aside from that, the next one I want to mention again, Colin, following that same theme of colors. This is more or less just like a track jacket. They call it a sport jacket, but just kind of, it's basically a track jacket. But you look at it again, I'm kind of actually, when you look at this one, you also have the Supreme on the hood, as you can tell. It's not like really like a cap or anything, but just like the Supreme on the hood. And another thing to mention, I kind of like this colorway more for the jacket, something a little more simple. I think all of them look good, as you can tell. A lot of effort, a lot of time. I mean, maybe, they were just like, all right, we got these colors, we're going to put them on all the items. So it's not that complicated when you get to that point, but for at least what you can see they've done here, they've made some good looking jackets. So I'm happy about that. Personally, I'd wear any of these. Probably the one I'd want to wear the most, though, would be this one, just because I think it's the most simple. I think you could definitely pull off a fit with it. But all these, again, you're going to have to be rocking some pretty interesting stuff to pull them off. But honestly, I love it. Really well done. So look, just got a little track jacket right there. I maybe would wear wear that, you know, when it starts getting to the winter, or, you know, just kind of like those colder early months in the year, you know what I mean? Or when I was, you know, used to run track. There you go. That would work. So aside from that, another one I'll mention right here, and it also has a hood. Wow, okay. So there's a lot of details on this. I think I noticed I think you can tuck it in back here. I think this is actually like a tucked, you know, kind of collar right here, and then you kind of see it actually comes up kind of around the hood. And I think that's pretty cool. I mean, like, you got the, yeah, you're gonna have the collar and the hood kind of like, you know, hitting each other, but still, I mean, just unique. Well done. Like, I mess with this. I mean, the Emilio Pucci, I guess it added all that quality to it. I mean, Supreme would never normally do something like this. You feel me? Another one here. I'm definitely gonna be copping, because, you know, your boy's a fan of the, you know, the Rayon shirts and stuff like that. So I'm most definitely gonna be copping one of these. You can see they kind of got the short sleeve version, so definitely gonna be looking into that instead of the long sleeve one. But this piece definitely gonna be going. This is going to be like, this is one of those slept on items, or it'll probably not resell for as much as first, but this is gonna be one of those items that, like, you like remember in like 4 years, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember those long sleeves, like the Emilio Pucci thing. You're gonna see it, it's gonna be like a band for it, you know what I mean? So that's just kind of what this piece is. Again, using that same kind of unique theme. I do not know. I wish I could kind of see what the designs are or what they resemble, but it kind of just looks like it's like a kaleidoscope and with a bunch of different things, you know what I mean? That's how I could describe it, like kaleidoscope theme. But not hating. Big fan of this item still, along with most of his collaboration. I really don't hate much of this at all. This is actually kind of the first piece that I'm like not really feeling. I'm just not messing with this in the black. I don't think it really matches that well, but I really mess with this one. You can see it matches well, and yeah, this would probably be the one. If I was going to cop any of them, this would probably be the one I'd cop to get for the personal collection. Just that little kind of button down Rayon type shirt, and you know, it's just something simple. I really rock with these. You know, I like what they've done. This is the only one that I'm kind of like, you know, maybe they could have like, you know, maybe they could have put the black, like you see, like the sleeves and all that, they could have put it on this one, and maybe the white sleeves on that one. I think that would have maybe made it a little bit better, you know? That's a small detail that I think would have made it really good. But still, I mean, if any of these, just these two would be the ones. I just want to get either one, honestly. I'm just trying to rock one of these crazy designs, to be honest, and pull off some sort of fit. It's fresh, so definitely going to be dedicating a little bit of money this week to getting some, you know, personal stuff. You know, hopefully I can get like a tee or something here. You know, that's what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully going with my boy Secret Sauce and seeing if they can cop me anything. But yeah, you know, we'll get into discussing how to cop and all that tomorrow. I'm just going to really organize everything first. But yeah, kind of heading into the other items. Aside from that one, we got the hoodie here. Really crazy hoodie. This is awesome. Again, using that same design. Really liking how it looks on the hoodie. Okay, we're just kind of skipping ahead to that one, but I guess we only might have one colorway for the hoodie, at least from what I can see. If I go and drops by J, it kind of shows me like the full list. But yeah, you know, for the hoodie, one colorway only. Okay, well, that's kind of new to me. But yeah, you only got this one, so it's definitely going to be reselling. I mean, it's the only one, you know, there's no other colorways of this one. This is going to be a very exclusive item in the future type thing, and definitely going to be some good profit at first, and yeah, it's pretty dope. I mean, shoot, I rock with it. Like, I rock with this whole collection. Like, shout out to Supreme and Emilio, man. Y'all really did it. Y'all really did it. Is Emilio Pucci still alive? No, he's not. Oh, well, RIP, but still, hey, born and died in Italy. Respect, man. Respect. That's you know, that's how it goes right there. But hey, I mess with it. I kind of can tell with a lot of the dress designs. I kind of see where the influence came a little bit for the colorways, but let's just kind of continue into the next item. Aside from that hoodie right there, we got the soccer jerseys too. These are most definitely going to be popular. I bet you overseas in the UK, London, like that. Well, obviously London's in the UK, you know what I mean. But over in that whole area, Europe, these items, I bet you this is going to be a insanely valuable item, because I know y'all love your football down there, you know what I mean. We call it football here, you know what I mean. We do that. I personally rock with soccer, Premier League a lot. I think it's actually really dope. My dad's always updating me on it. He's a huge fan of like watching the games and stuff like that. But kind of continuing further, yeah, just noticing these jerseys, I was like, yeah, you know what, overseas gang is really gonna like these. That's just kind of what I noticed. So with seeing the Reaper retails being cheaper, and hopefully they are, yeah, I mean, this is looking real good this week for some resellers. But I mean, hopefully they'll have just enough where just some people that want stuff for the personal collection can get it. But yeah, you just got the Supreme across the chest, embroidered kind of logo right up here by the collar. overall, I think all these ones look good. I think it actually matches. Like, you see, like, they put a little white on the collar instead of making it all black collar. See, that makes it a little bit better. They could have maybe done that on that other Rayon shirt too, that I wasn't really a big fan of. But all these ones, not a huge soccer jersey fan, so I probably wouldn't rock them, but they're good. And we'll kind of continue further. So we just got some sport pants right here. I do not think, these are not sweatpants. These are kind of like track pants, I guess. So, you know, it's kind of like a different material. But overall, I mean, again, you see the designs they got. It's just some track pants. And I think they'll resell a bit for sure. I mean, track pants have done well before, but with many of the items this week, the main focus is the box logo. Everybody wants to, you know, get the box logo. That's what everybody's going to be putting their attention towards. I'm hoping that enough people just kind of forget about some of those other items, you know what I mean? So I can just, you know, go and get them easy like that, but we'll have to see what happens there. So we just got some track pants there. And these ones too, these are actually some sweatpants. So these are made of some sweat material, and these are fire. I actually mess with these. Let me get a pair. Yeah, this would be dope. Obviously, I wouldn't probably rock the hoodie with the sweats at the same time, but I mean, I know there'll be some people posting on Instagram doing that. I'll bet money on that. I will bet money on that. But yeah, just kind of looking into that. You know, we got the kind of kaleidoscope design, whatever we got going on here. Fire. I mess with it. So, and also you got a little frocket on the sweatpant, little sweatpant back pocket with the Emilio Pucci and then Supreme embroidered on it. So another thing too, I guess we can get into it. We got the soccer shorts right here. So basically to match the jersey. I think these ones are all right. Not really a fan of this one or this one, but I mean, I think these probably look more dope in person, you know what I mean? But definitely not gonna be expensive. I mean, these are just some shorts. No way they could charge you more than like 120 something for some shorts, I feel like, but we'll see what they do. They might mark it up a bit because, you know, just a higher end collab. Finally, we'll get to the items that I know everybody wants me to discuss, or the main purpose, the box logos this week. Everybody is super hyped about these. It's going to be very affordable, very cheap, and massive profit. Obviously, the Supreme and Emilio Pucci, this whole collab has been leaked for a while. We've known about it for like over a year, I feel like, and it's just kind of been a rumor, and it kind of faded away, and everybody was like, oh, you know, I wonder if that will ever happen, and boom, box logo right here. So nobody's going to be forgetting about this. This week's going to be packed. The site's going to crash, and this is what everybody wants to really go for right there. The one I'm personally the biggest fan of is either this white tee one. I just really mess with kind of the simple white and black, or I'm messing with the gray one. I kind of mess with this one. Just I think the blue and black conflicts a little bit. Still good, but I really like the kind of gray and white one. This is probably my favorite one. Is the white one. Just kind of the simple design. I really like it. Even though white tees are hard to keep clean, you know what I mean. I'm hoping I can get my hands on some. So. Yeah, aside from that, also, these are super fresh, some shades. I actually mess with these heavy, and, you know, I wouldn't mind rocking a pair of these. You got some pretty interesting ones. I'm sure these will actually be a little bit more expensive. I'm sure Emilio Pucci sunglasses aren't super cheap. I'm not fully educated on that, but it looks like these might be a little bit more expensive frames, but who knows? From what I know, at least, you know, they look good, and I'm messing with that. Or, well, according to Drops to GG, they're only going to be, no, you see, these are $238. Yeah, I told you. They're going to be more expensive shades. That's kind of what I thought, at least. Usually they aren't cheap though. So another thing too, we also got the caps. These will be like $50. I'm thinking overall really rock with these. These will definitely resell a little bit, I think, because overall they're pretty different and unique hats, and everybody's just going to be trying to get for anything. I mean, that's just my opinion. So we also got the hats and these kind of wristbands too. Oh no, these aren't wristbands. I'm tripping. This is a belt. These are pretty cool. These are different. I actually kind of rock with these, you know, and I do need a different type of belt other than just like a Louis or Gucci belt, you know, I want to change it up, so I kind of, you know, this would be something for the personal collection maybe. Again, using those same designs, nothing different, you know, they'll have multiple sizes, I'm sure, but these are definitely going to be selling. Supreme belts always kind of do decent in the future, I feel like. And the final one I'll mention is the Zippo, which I think it's dope. They're also dropping a little Zippo. This one's definitely going to be reselling. I mean, a collab lighter, exclusive. They're pretty unique, I'd say. It's not just like that red one with the sup on it, you know what I mean? They actually changed it up a little bit. So yeah, I mean, there's a huge drop this week. A lot of items, as you can tell. Hopefully these are the kind of the estimated retails and all that, but we'll do the how-to cop tomorrow, discuss some resale, all that kind of stuff. Or maybe not discussing like resale and all that, but mainly just how you guys can secure the items. So that's really all your boy needs to say right now. We'll just kind of head into the outro. So if you guys want more content like this, feel free to go ahead and subscribe below, and also drop a like. Again, goal in this video is 200 likes, and my Instagrams, anything you can check out is down in the description. So I'd appreciate if you guys would do that. And yeah, you know, I feel like that's really everything I need to, you know, kind of bring up, go across. And yeah, so we'll kind of end the screen recording. So I'm Tristan. Thank you all for watching. But before you leave the video, let me know in the comments at least what you think about this collab. You like it, hate it, whatever you want to let me know. So I'll see you all in the next one, hopefully. I'm Tristan. Thank you all for watching. Peace.
I said, empty your mind. be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash.